Kyle Lippincott, Buck and Stock News, Hayden Shaw. We're here at Veneta. They're stacking bulls, fixing to get things going for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association Qualifier. You're the brains behind this whole setup, right. the design, and we're going to take the top 50 bulls to San Antonio the 1st of February. Just tell us about the idea, where this came from, and what we can expect.
Okay. Want me to grab the mic? Okay, this might take a little while. This whole format, when I came up with this format, what I did was I got the end product, and when I got the end product, I come backwards from it. I said, what do we want to do? We want to showcase our greatest bulls. And I said, we want to have the best 50-head Futurity anyone's ever seen. And at that point, I said, well, how do we get the 50 best head? Do we take the top 50 off points? Do we take the top 50 off money? What do we do? And I said, well, why don't we make them qualify? How do they qualify? I said, we can't do the points, we can't do this. I said, well, let's have an event, have a big event, we'll buck them all, 50 will qualify. I said, well, we're going to miss a lot of ranked bulls that way. Yeah, because a bunch of bulls are going to fall, they're going to stumble, they could hit their head, anything could go wrong. So what I decided to do was I said, we'll have a round one, and then that's when I said, we'll have a round one and take 30 head. And then we'll have a buyback. It's not mandatory that you enter again, and you don't pay a big entry fee. You pay that first entry fee to have your chance. Then if you want to have a chance to qualify again, boom. Come back day 2, pay another entry fee. It's actually a smaller entry fee. And the top 30 bulls from day 1 are eliminated from round 2. So it's almost like another qualifier round that's been weakened up a little bit. Yep. So then, boom, we'll take 20 from round 2, and that's your 50 to go to San Antonio. Then if you're still here, you bucked your bulls, the top 50 are eliminated. We have a consolation round for every bull that hadn't won a check, and then we come back and buck roughly 115, around 100 head if everybody buys back in. So not only is it it's not a limited event, but it's a progressive in a reverse order. So you progress. If you win a check, you progress to the championship round. If you don't win a check, you progress to the consolation round, where it's still going to be a good payout, and we're all here. We'll buck them again.
And one thing that I think is cool that you guys come up with was, at most events, it's a 20-hole max payout. The top 30 bulls that advance, all 30 bulls are going to get a check. Right. And same with the second day. The top 20 will get a check. Correct. And then would we pay 20 holes again on Saturday for the consolation round? Right. So now that we've got through what we're trying to accomplish, how we're going to get there, explain what's going to happen once the top 50 get to San Antonio.
Okay. Well, what the deal with San Antonio is, that's Court Richards' brainchild. Court kind of took over where to have it, what to do, and how to go about it. And that's what his deal with San Antonio was. My goal was to have a $100,000 payout for those 50 bulls without having to pay an enormous entry fee. So we have a lot of added money at San Antonio from the breeders and from people inside the business. And that 50 head we were really wanting to showcase our top animals. We've never had a place to truly showcase our bulls. So when I built the format, I kind of built it for a stock show format. Like if we went to Houston or San Antonio, we could buck bulls in a slack format like it's going on here. Then we could have a legitimate performance to buck and showcase our bulls, just like a big cutting or just like a slot race in the barrel horse futurities or whatever. So we're going to be in front of thousands of people at the National Cattlemen's Convention, and it's not going to be some random Joe sitting beside you and Susie sitting over here. It's going to all be cattlemen from all over the country and potentially North America and even the world. So we're fixing to put our bulls in front of one of the biggest audiences of Western-oriented ranchers in the world, and that's the first time we've ever got to do that, and that's a big thanks to Court for organizing all that. So we're going to get to buck 50 head. The top 50 are going to buck round 1 San Antonio, and then we'll come back and take the top 10 to the PBR. That's going to be at the Alamo Dome on Friday night, and that's a non-ticketed event, so it's just for the Cattlemen's Convention. Mm-hmm. So we'll buck the top 10 there. That's where the big money is going to be paid out. But the 40 that don't qualify for the championship round, we have another consolation round in San Antonio, and those 40 are going to buck Friday morning and pay another 10 holes. So out of this event, we ended up with 165 entries, and we're going to end up paying out 90 holes. Some of the bulls will catch 2 holes, but we're going to pay 90 out of 165. That's never been done before that I know of.
$300,000.
And it's going to be a $300,000 payout. It might actually is it 200? Is it right at 300 total?
Yeah.
So $300,000 payout total, split up between 90 bulls. The main goal here, it's not about the money. Granted, everybody in life, it's always about the money, but this is truly about promoting the industry and promoting the business in front of the right people and see where we can go from there.
That opportunity. Yes, sir. Awesome. Well, we're fixing to kick off round 1 qualifier in Veneta. Hayden, thank you. Come talking with us.
Thank you.